Got it hooked up. Hydraulics were backwards. Threw it in float. Disconnected the piece and tried to put it back on, and then yeah. I also own a farm. Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna see if the 27 will start up. I'm a little nervous about it. I don't think it will, but I'm gonna try it. It's been sitting here for a little bit. Fuel might be gelled up, who knows. I should probably have plugged it in, honestly. Probably should have brought it somewhere and plugged it in. Okay. Before it kills itself, yeah. Well, we'll see if it stays running. I do got some 911 with me, and I got some the white stuff. It's gonna be a long day. Tractor's gelled up. Oh, I just want to be done over here so I can get the tractor home because it's gonna be a mud pit. Okay, it did fire up and then it shut off. I can see right here. I should have brought another filter. I can see that it's got some bubbles. The bottom of the filter looks good, so So I put some 911 in it. It is treated, but it is treated fuel that's in it. So at the end of the day, it's been cold. You can see how cold everything is. Stay running, girl. Okay, it's been running for a while, and now we're good. Constant flow of fuel, nothing's gelled up. Let's see if we can wrap up corn stalks. So this might have been a mistake. The fact that this is trying to gel back up, or it's got something in it, or the filter. I probably should have brought another filter to swap the filter out. But it keeps wanting to not have one, like right now. The tractor's literally been running for like 35 minutes. Once it gets really warm, it's got to work to get really warm. It's 13 degrees out. And I wasn't going to do much of anything else today, I guess. Especially the doctors told me my platelet levels are lowering, which I'm getting very nervous. They're working on something or doing something. I gotta get it warm so that we can not gel up. Okay, we are done on this section of the farm. I think we got a little bit to wrap up over there. We got a little buck run across there. That looks pretty good. Actually, looks really good. So hunting season, I believe, is wrapping up. I think you can do bow and muzzle loader right now. I think it opened back up. It's the holiday hunting. I think it's done at the end of the week or something. I don't know. I don't hunt, but Larry's been pretty good on our ground. Yeah, we're gonna go keep it moving. I am very bored. I'm very, very bored. But there's always a person that says this is a waste of time. It might be. At the end of the day, I like spring work when the corn stalks were mowed. We battled some spots last year that weren't mowed, and yeah, we probably could get a vertical tillage tool that would do a better job, that would be quicker, that would cost us $70,000. I'm just throwing a number out there, I know. But, and then not utilize it all the time and still make a hard pan about 3 inches down. So, is our practices the best? No. Is it keeping us moving? Absolutely. So that's all mowed out there, and up there's mowed. So I think I got a couple more acres out back here, and then we'll be wrapped up. Well, we wrapped up this farm, so we'll get folded up, get home. We're gonna get fuel. Hopefully we'll make it home without running out of fuel. Otherwise it's gonna be an awkward ride, but yeah, we'll get out, check everything out. Woo! That was a good day. Boring. Very, very boring. But, and it's starting to rain. It's misting. So, I think this will help. As we see, we don't have much corn stalks left standing, and bring on 2025. Yeah, this thing needs a bath, cleaned up. We made it home. Didn't run out of fuel, mowed a little bit of the corn stalks that were up in the front there that needed left. The dogs got it's like a giant ball, and it's outside. I got a video of them playing with it previously. So that's their new toy. But yeah, we're here. We made it. It's good. It's very good. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Larry also got a deer today, so that's good too. Oh, we'll just park right here. Well, it is a slippery, kind of muddy, kind of all a mess. Honestly, the driveway's snow's gone. It's a plus. We still got stock mowing to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to any of that till it freezes up. Hopefully it doesn't snow in between. But we'll wash equipment down today. It's a good day for that. Get the Kenworth washed. What's up, guys and girls? And get the 8820 cleaned up, get the head put away. We'll be in a good spot. Okay, it's a good day. Pig's water is no longer frozen. So we are cleaning in here. Somebody said we got to clean more. It makes it more professional. So once the pigs leave, we're going to do a big reorg in here. Move bales around, but went up top just to check the silo unloader. Yep. Not the best stuff yet. It's getting to the golden stuff, but they're gonna eat it. Did kick this door out so that I can clean in here. Maybe I'll try to put the conveyor on today. I got to get a new one. It pops off quick, but maybe I can pinch them together more. And last time we did it, get this all cleaned out so it's nice and good. But it is raining today, so what I'm gonna do, she's cleaning the barn. My goal is to pressure wash stuff by the afternoon. The Kenworth needs washing, the 8820 needs washing the head off, but we're gonna clean inside of it. So we'll go ahead and get Kenworth cleaned up because I gotta get the grapple bucket anyways on it. I'll take the mower off, probably clean the mower off. That'd be good. This thing needs a good wash down from its last run. We gotta move some bales this upcoming week. What else do we gotta do? We gotta prepare for the whole grain facility thing. So there's my forks. Slippery. So people did point out that if I put it out there, I need to redo my driveways, this and that. I agree. We need to redo this either way. But somebody said I should put grain site there. There to there is not that much different. And this is extremely wet in here. So we'd have to bring a bunch of fill in, where that, I believe we're going to dig down and we're going to be on bedrock pretty soon. There's some ledge rock sticking out. So give or take, we got to figure it out. But that's some of the ideas on it. This thing needs a full wash and polish. And actually, I think Tom's going to hook us up if we can get this in somewhere warm. Ooh, I don't want to get dirty in here. Hey, radio started working. I got a new radio for here because it wouldn't do anything, but the Mac radio doesn't play anything, so maybe I'll put that in that to start. But okay, come on, buddy. I think it's losing prime on the fuel, so we got to look at some of the lines there. So the other day I was like, oh, I don't have any windshield washer fluid, like it doesn't work, and I'm like, that's weird. Oh no, it's this one over here. So you got one for each one. Right here. Yeah, we got good windshield washer fluid. Not much washer movement, but that's part of the older cabs. So. Okay. See if we can get out. Diff lock is on. We're just sitting on ice right now, but. So if we were to build the inside out back like our plan, we would sand it and salt it and have it nice. Right now I don't really have a reason to go out back. So, other than we got too many vehicles in the driveway. I don't know if the trailer's unlocked yet. I don't think it is. Okay, so we got a little bit of corn that was frozen in the bottom and all that. We're getting that out now. Feeding that to the pigs. So as you see, we'll get this cleaned right out. It had ice and everything else. Spray foam worked. The problem with this tailgate is the door is way up there, so you can't fully clean it out. What we should do is cut it the rest of the way. But then again, how much effort do we want to put in on this tailgate? Or do we just want to rebuild one? That's taller, that's better. That's not full of holes. But pigs are eating some corn. They love it, and somebody did point out that it might not be good. They can swell. That is why you crack corn. But somebody is in here cleaning very good, so I'm not going to disturb her. We'll go get the mower uncovered. That way I can clean the barnyards and everything else once I take it off. But as you see, I'll take it out back, go into the field, and we'll knock all this debris off, and then we can park it. It's been working really, really good. We still got about, I think, 100 acres to go. But we'll get this debris off of it. Ah, it didn't work. Ooh. The pin's coming out. Well, that's good to know. There's no bolt in it, so it's crooked. That was a preventative maintenance right there, so. Once we take it off, I think we can tap the pin right back through. It's got some wear to it. Everything on it. It's not a brand new mower. Somebody's going to tell me I should get a leaf blower and blow it off. That works great when it's not covered in snow and heavy as anything. So it's been melting, but as you see underneath, it's still got quite a bit of snow in it. So. I was very confused. So there's a line here, and I was like, wait a second, where'd that go? So they blew a line at one point or something, or they took it off and put one back there. So there's a just random line laying, and I zip tied it because it was hanging there, not even thinking. But got most of it off. We're probably not going to pressure wash this down because we got to go back to mowing corn stalks. It's supposed to get cold this week, and we'll try to hammer out what we have left as far as corn stalks. Just under 100 acres, I think. But yeah, this mower's worked good. I'm very glad it lined up. We do got to put a new bolt through that pin, get the pin line back up. But I'll pull it down out front, well, where we can work on it nice and easy. If we got to get a pin, then we got to get a pin, but I don't think we do. Okay, just put a new bolt in there and we'll be good to go for a while longer. Oh, got it jacked up. We'll see how far we get it. Maybe we'll go back on and get it pressure washed, but no point in pressure washing something that we're gonna go get covered again, like very quickly.
All right, so gate boss here, getting ready to let these guys out. Let them run around up in the upper part of the field here. There goes the 3 boys. Come on, ladies. Come on. Come on. This is their first time going up, so they don't really know what's going on. There goes Reba. 2 littles. Come on. So we're gonna move them all up so we can get this all cleaned out here, get the barn cleaned out, scrape out the concrete pad. Oh, they're loving it. Pure happiness. And cleanup has started.
Cleaning up. I would push the hay out first. Getting some of it cleaned out. They are all out there on pasture running around. We only have 1 wire going across, so we don't really trust them yet. Especially Biscuit was running around, clearly you saw all that. But scraping up our piles. We've been adding to the bed pack as we need on top to keep it somewhat clean. But getting it scraped all out, which will be good. I couldn't scrape any more because I can't back up to the corner. But yeah, we'll get it cleaned right out. It'll be good. And then we got all the bales of bedding hay and whatnot to put back into them. So rather warm today, but I'm going to take the 46 off and throw that on the manure spreader because the Massey really doesn't run it. And the Massey, yes, it's Ed's. A bunch of people said, why don't you use it more? Ed, I need the battery and the cables back. Well, I need a battery and I need a new cable because we realized that it was not in, yeah, it wasn't starting, it wasn't charging. So we always had to jump it, do stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it is pulled apart. It only has 1 remote and it would probably run the auger, but it wouldn't lift it. I don't know how well it would run the auger. But yeah, I don't know why it's unhooked. But I'll throw it on the 46 so we can get this spread out. Pulled it off the Massey. We're going to throw it on the 46. Got it picked up. Yeah, this thing needs to stay inside, not get as weathered. But still good. There's a telephone pole there that I never really know. But we'll get her to back up to it. That way you can see exactly where we're at. Always good having good help. Get a lot more done that way in a day. A lot more. Got it hooked up. Hydraulics were backwards. Threw it in float. Disconnected the piece and tried to put it back on, and then yeah, didn't work out so good. I'm covered in hydraulic oil, but I'll get out of her way. Okay, we're gonna have probably 3 loads, maybe 4. But our littles got stuck on the other side of the electric fence. They must have slipped underneath. The bigs didn't. So they're wandering their way back over here. Well, I don't think they're gonna go far, but that was part of my concern. I was wondering it, but we'll go get this spread out. We're gonna spread this on corn ground for next year. So for being an old spreader, it does a pretty good job. I see 1 little is back down. I don't know if the other ones are coming back down. Yeah. Someday I'd love a vertical spreader for spreading some of this pack stuff. Do a better job. But they cost quite a bit of money. I do have a buddy local that has one that will come spread, so if we ever get to that point, I'll just have him come in and do it. Oh, they're back down. I think. Yeah, they're on the right side of the fence. Spreading on top of stuff that we already mowed the stalks. We got a bunch left to mow. But this did not get much fertilizer pre-planting because we took the hay off, then we plowed it under. So, figure give it something, give it some more organic matter and get it good. So the little ones got out, they were in the corn, and then they realized that the big ones were still down here, so they're just wandering around grazing. There's nothing to really eat. But last load, it's awesome having great help. Just saying. I'll clip this up once I'm done. So our plan is once the pigs leave, rent a mini skid so we can get in, move bales all around so I can pack the barn full of bales so I can have my storage back and shop back, stuff like that. So probably come in then, clean up the little bits of the last, but she has been doing her thing. And this is what we're still using for bedding. This is that first cut seeding that got away from me, and it's actually been halfway decent. It's not great feed, but been halfway decent. So we're gonna move around some stuff, but overall I give her credit. She got most of this cleaned out anyways. We got a bunch of hay in the back from when the feeder was in there. We're gonna put it back out front because we believe the little calves do a better job if they have more access to it. But the mini skid, when it comes, we'll go into here and clean it out 100%. The place is looking sharp though. I can't take any credit for it. Absolutely zero credit from me in here. So we got a bunch of bales. They're okay quality. I'm gonna bring some better in for them. Actually, there's 4 bales and then it goes to really grassy stuff. But we got 7.5 bales of bedding hay in between, so I'll probably push them around or do something. But very cleaned up in here. And like I said, the pigs are gonna leave, and then we got bales that are considered bedding around them, and then also space to put more hay in here. We just got to be able to get in. Need a small skidster or a mini skid. Mini skid makes it more convenient, and you can rent one locally. So, but all cleaned up in here, looking good. Like your gloves. So we've been bedding out of this bale. We're gonna give them a bale and a half, pretty much. Should be pretty good. She's learning the ways. But I'll probably pull. I don't know if I'm gonna pull them or I'll push them in further. I don't know if I got enough oomph with it. And then we'll put a nice bale or 2 up front so we can feed right out of here. Some fresh bedding laid out. I'm hoping they break it up some more for themselves. We have broke it up in the past. We still got to go spread that, but grabbing some good second. We'll start feeding that to them. Push these bales back. Yeah, I think they'll do pretty good on that. There we go, keep going. So they were pretty content up in the corner, and she went out to go get them, bring them all back. They were like, we're fine. Some of them were on the other side of the fence, some of them weren't. That one wire fence for the calves doesn't do it because they'll sneak underneath. So, but we have 4 wire all the way around everything. So once we get a little bit of time, we'll go up, fix all the fence, trim everything, and then we will be able to let them out there and they can graze corn stalks and hang out. I don't know what to tell you. Got them this far, they know it's a trick. Yeah. But they got fresh bedding, everything's cleaned out. It's looking good now. Fresh corn silage, some hay. Like, Biscuit's the little one. I can't get over how cute she is. I was worried, but she's been awesome. There's last load, so we'll go park up. We gotta run, get some fittings to fix the water line that had broke in the barn. That way we can have good water, and we put a dripper on it, so I'll show you that. Buddy had it, and he swears by it. And I've seen it more and more on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, as far as one of those freeze dripper things. And so I figured I'd give it a try and see if it will work out for them. Pig's water's thawed. It's 50 something degrees today. It'll be 50 something tomorrow, and then I think 40 something, and then it might get cold enough the ground will freeze up a little bit. We can finish mowing, and but pressure washing the next few days will be good. Get everything cleaned up. We didn't get as far as I would have loved to today, but that's kind of the thing on projects and getting some of this stuff dialed in. And it is a Sunday, so farming on Sunday, fix it on Monday. Ain't that how that goes? We haven't had to fix any. Well, we are going to fix that water line, but we haven't had to actually. Nothing's broke yet today, so I know there's some people disappointed that nothing broke today, but I like smooth days. Well, that's enough for today. Good work. Moved bales, got everything, ran that water line up and around, put a valve, got rid of it, figured out that there's a light over here that we never even knew, so we can actually see what we're doing. And then they must have hit it, knocked it down, because as you see, this is a live wire that I knotted up and put butt connectors on. But we'll have to figure out something, throw a light in there that doesn't get hit when you're in there, but also allows you to see what you're doing and not have the animals. So, good day for it. It's like 55 degrees out. It's pretty nice. So, alright. Appreciate you guys watching. Got some manure spread. Got things cleaned up. Didn't pressure wash anything. We got tomorrow. We'll make it happen. So, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.